I let my music speak volumes of my expression of how I feel about the industry, about being a part of this wonderful industry. And yes, I think I would like to take it a few steps forward, not just being a singer, vocalist, but being a musician, composer, music director. And I think since women make such fabulous filmmakers, women can make fabulous music directors as well. I hope I have your support on that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shivani. Ladies and gentlemen, wasn't she fabulous? So, Shivani, I request you, thank you so much for your lovely words. And what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be moving ahead with the show for now. Alright, so thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll be just presenting you to the mic. You sure?
Good evening, everybody. I've done 30 obscure films. You would know at least 5, 6 of the names, I think. They are in 10 different languages, but I quite like it because when I go to Kerala, they think I'm Malayali. When I go to Bengal, they think I'm Bengali. When I go to Tamil Nadu, they think I'm Tamilian. So, you know, I'm kind of pan-India, adopted by pretty much many of the states. But I have to say that I've only directed one film, and it's strange how you direct one film and then you kind of forget your 30 films that you acted in, because somehow that's the child you've given birth to. And I do have a 3-year-old son, but I would always say Firak is my first baby. And so I'm really honored that this film was there in your festival. I remember after I finished the film, and then you have to do press and all that, and they always say, so how does it feel to be a woman director? Or, you know, so what do you think of being a woman director? I said, when I was directing, I wasn't thinking that I was a woman director. You direct. When you choreograph, you choreograph. When you edit, you edit. You are not constantly wearing your gender on your sleeves. But the fact is that I am a woman. And there is something, there is a kind of sensibility, right, wrong, whatever. I do carry something awful. If there is a male gaze, there has to be a feminine gaze as well. And feminine, not in the nazakat way, but just a female gaze, a way of looking at things. And considering women carry half the sky, they hold up half the sky, it's a huge population. We're not talking about a minority. We're talking about half the population. So I think it is important that we see in our stories the female gaze as well. We see life through a different point of view. So while I don't particularly like being sort of slotted as a woman director, I don't shy away from it either. I think you know, we all have multiple identities. Gender is one of our identities, but it's an important identity. I'm always fighting that I'm, you know, religious identity, national identity, and I always sort of say, no, I don't want to be slotted in any of that. But somehow the identity of a woman is something you cannot shun away. And I think the reason is because there are so many women who are not as privileged as you and me. The fact that we are able to speak looking at each other's eye and not shy away, speak our mind, find, you know, ways to express ourselves, be educated, you know, 100 things that you and I do, things that we take for granted. I think because there are millions and millions of women who are just struggling for those basic rights, I think in a way it is our responsibility to speak up and to do whatever little we can. When I made Firak, it was not a woman-oriented film. The other question everybody said that, but you know, you always do these women-oriented films. How come you didn't choose a woman-oriented subject for your first film? Because women also think and feel about many things. You know, we also get upset when there's violence. Firak is about violence. Firak is about how religion divides people, how it impacts relationships, how religion and politics, when they're mixed, what havoc they play in our lives. So women also react to many other things. They get impacted by everything. So for me, whether it's a woman-oriented film or not, but I know a lot of people have also said that you can clearly say that a woman has made the film because there's no blood and gore, even though the film is about violence. I'm not here to talk so much about Firak, but to just say that that one little experience did impact me in a very deep way, because making a film, when I came in, some of you were sharing your stories, what were the difficulties of raising funds, what were the difficulties behind the sets, and I think each one of us, especially in our first film, the number of difficulties we've had is endless. I could write a whole book on it. But I think those experiences were precious because they were also very challenging. They make you grow spiritually as well in some strange way. So I truly feel fortunate that I'm part of that community that is trying to make inroads into an industry which is extremely male-dominated and for reasons known. But it's high time that women are not just seen as actors and not just in front of the screen because they're needed, but also behind the scenes in every sphere, because we're not weightlifting behind the scene. There's a lot of stuff that we're doing which uses the mind, which uses the heart, which uses sensibilities. So congratulations to the organizers who have thought of this festival. It's high time. As they say, the time has come. And I hope these kind of things encourage us to spread the word for more women to feel stronger, to feel more confident that yes, we can also do it, because we actually can. So thank you.
Thanks so much, Lalita. Lalita, before you leave the stage, we have the VP of Kulrag Broadway Cinemas, Mr. Clyde, who will be felicitating you. So could I have Clyde Monteiro to kindly come up on stage? Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause, and with this we give Lalita the MWIFF Award of Excellence. Could we have the trophy? So, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the MWIFF Award of Excellence to Lalita. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lalita. Thank you, Clyde.
कैसा फील कर रही हैं इस विमेन फिल्म फेस्टिवल का पार्ट होके, और
जी
क्या?
नहीं, मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि ऐसा एक फेस्टिवल का आयोजन किया गया है, इंटरनेशनल वुमेन्स फिल्म फेस्टिवल। बहुत कम देखने में आता है कि फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में औरतें, अभी तो खैर फिर भी ज़्यादा आ रही हैं, लेकिन फिर भी अगर आप परसेंटेज देखें तो अभी भी बहुत कम है। तो उन औरतों की फिल्में, जो लोग सिनेमाटोग्राफर हैं, डायरेक्टर हैं, विमेन एडिटर हैं, और पर्दे के पीछे जो सारा काम होता है उसमें जो औरतें हैं उनको फेलिसिटेट किया जा रहा है। उनके काम को पिछले पूरे हफ्ते अलग अलग जगहों पे दिखाया गया। ये बहुत अच्छी बात है, क्योंकि वरना हम औरतों का नज़रिया कभी देखने को ही नहीं मिलता है, बहुत कम जानने को मिलता है इसके बारे में। मेरी खुद की फ़िल्म जो मैंने डायरेक्ट की थी, फिराक, ये भी इस फेस्टिवल का एक हिस्सा थी। मुझे बड़ी खुशी हुई कि ये दिखाई गई थी एक मेन स्ट्रीम थिएटर में। औरतों को थोड़ा ज़्यादा स्ट्रगल करना पड़ता है इस इंडस्ट्री में अपनी जगह बनाने के लिए। तो इस तरह के फेस्टिवल्स हैं, वो उन्हें भी प्रोत्साहन देते हैं, और भी जो यंग औरतें हैं जो आना चाहती हैं, लड़कियां हैं जो आना चाहती हैं इस फील्ड में, उनको भी एक तरह से प्रोत्साहन मिलता है।
तो क्या कुछ यहाँ पे इस तरह का प्रोत्साहन देने के लिए क्या कुछ इस फेस्टिवल में रखा गया था, कुछ ऐसा आयोजन या कुछ?
जी, आज तो खैर फेलिसिटेशन डे है, लास्ट डे है, जिसमें कुछ विमेन डायरेक्टर्स, एडिटर्स, कोरियोग्राफर्स, जो पर्दे के पीछे काम कर रहे हैं उनको फेलिसिटेट किया गया। पर सबसे अच्छी बात यह है कि कम से कम उनके काम को देखने का एक मौका मिला पब्लिक को, क्योंकि कई बार पता नहीं चलता है, और बहुत छोटी छोटी जगहों से विमेन आती हैं जो अपना सोचती हैं कि हम इंडस्ट्री में कुछ करके दिखाएंगे, कुछ काम करेंगे। उन्हें मौका कई बार नहीं मिलता है, क्योंकि काफ़ी होड़ होती है, वैसे ही इतनी ज़्यादा कंपटीशन है, उसमें औरतों को हमेशा ज़्यादा मुश्किलें आती हैं। वैसे जब आप डायरेक्ट करते हैं तो आप ये नहीं सोचते कि भाई मैं वुमन डायरेक्टर हूँ, आप एक डायरेक्टर हैं और अपने हिसाब से डायरेक्ट करने की कोशिश करते हैं। लेकिन ये बात भी सच है कि एक औरत का चीज़ देखने का, जैसे मैंने फिराक बनाई, जो एक तरह से किस तरह से गुजरात रायट्स के बाद की फिल्म थी, कि किस तरह से वो रिलेशनशिप्स को इम्पैक्ट करती है, उसके बारे में थी। तो इस तरह का सब्जेक्ट औरतें भी ले सकती हैं। नहीं तो हमेशा माना जाता है कि औरतों को इमोशनल घरेलू स्टोरीज शायद करनी चाहिए, टीवी सीरियल करनी चाहिए, पर औरतें और कई सब्जेक्ट्स के बारे में सोचती हैं, सोच सकती हैं, अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस करना चाहती हैं। तो मेरे ख्याल से बहुत अच्छा मौका है इस तरह के काम को बढ़ावा देने का।
कैन यू स्पीक अप समथिंग, क्या कुछ हो रहा है प्रोफेशनल लेवल, क्या कुछ प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं?
अभी फिल्में मैं कम कर रही हूँ, क्योंकि मेरे 3 साल का बेटा है, और पहले 2 साल में चिल्ड्रन फिल्म सोसाइटी की चेयरपर्सन थी, तो उसमें भी काफ़ी उलझी रही, काफ़ी काम रहा। मैंने एक फ़िल्म अभी की है, एल्बर्ट पिंटो को गुस्सा क्यों आता है। ये सईद मिर्ज़ा ने करीब 33 साल पहले ये फिल्म बनाई थी, तो उसी नाम की फिल्म है और उसका स्टोरी का एसेंस वही है, लेकिन बिल्कुल अलग तरीके से उसे बनाया गया है। सौमित्र राणा डायरेक्टर है उन्होंने, और अभी मैं एक स्पेनिश फिल्म करने जा रही हूँ, इसी महीने के आखिर में इसकी शूटिंग होगी। और ये एक ऑल विमेन क्रू की एक फिल्म है जिसमें सारे सिनेमाटोग्राफर, एडिटर, कॉस्ट्यूम, आर्ट, डायरेक्टर, प्रोड्यूसर सभी औरतें हैं, तो एक अलग एक्सपीरियंस रहेगा, देखते हैं कैसा होगा।
Thank you very much for acknowledging my work. Though I have never learned dance, but I have always loved dance with passion. That can be seen in my work. I thank my Lord that He gave me a break to become a choreographer at the age of 14, which is very, very young to direct Nutan and Raj Kapoor. But the picture's name was Dil Hi To Hai, and the song was Nigahein Milane Ko Ji Chahta Hai. My master went away for Sangam shooting, and Raj Kapoor was shooting with me. Master Ji had to do the song of Mera Prem Patra Padkar with Rajendra Kumar. So I got a break. From there, I understood what is choreography. And by the age of 16, I was directing Sadhna for her film Geeta Mera Naam. That's how my career started. And we kept on struggling and struggling, struggling and struggling, but was not recognized till I did Ek Do Teen. And Filmfare opened their arms to choreography. Before that, there were no awards for any dance directors. They said, you all just come for 15 minutes, we cannot give you an award. And it has never happened that one song can make a picture run. Ek Do Teen made the picture run. So, they themselves called us and said that you take the award, and now we are open to your. I made a hat trick, 88, 89, 90. One year, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan took away from me for Juma Chuma. Otherwise, I would have taken it for Tama Tama. Then I took for Beta, Dhak Dhak Karne Laga, and Choli Ke Piche Kya Hai. Otherwise, I would have had double hat trick. That's the only regret which I have in my life. I cannot forget it. Though I have 9 Filmfares and many awards all over the world, 3 nationals, but I'm not satisfied. At the moment, I'm doing something very thrilling, and that is I'm doing a Broadway show called Amrapali. And the best part is the first show will open on July 20th in front of Queen Elizabeth on her birthday. That is going to be a present from India to Queen. And then Russia will give the present, and then China will give the present. And they are opening this Amrapali all over the world, 8 places. That means Amrapali will be running all over the world in Broadway. That's the best part of my life. Thank you very much.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen. A huge round of applause. And now this is just a small award from our end. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Award of Excellence to Saroj Khan.
ससुराल में are you just feeling to be part of this Women Film Festival?
I'm feeling on top of the world.
So what do you have to say about these the films which were screened over here, and what about the?
You know, these are the most beautiful films, which only our people can't understand, but our fraternity at least respects those people who have made these films. Long live women power.
Yeah, and a documentary on you was also there. The
I know.
Sarojman story.
I know. It was a short story. It's in that time only my daughter had expired when they took that.
So in the dancing also you brought the woman on the top actually. So what do you want to say about that?
I've tried. I've never wanted my women to look vulgar. But yes, I have always made them look tempting and beautiful, so that all the men should fall in love, but with respect.
Very good point. That's lovely. With respect.
Yeah, nowadays it's not like that. Our dances are going down the gutter. I'm being very blunt, I know. Even I'm in the same industry. But I think it's high time people realize that our children also watch the dances.
Absolutely right.
So ma'am, are you satisfied the way women is being displayed in the Indian movies, Bollywood movies, जिस तरीके
No,
से?
एक बहुत बुरा लगता है, लेकिन क्या करें? भेड़ चाल है हमारी, है ना? यहाँ कोई नहीं है जो अपने बच्चों को कहेगा कि कल्चरल कुछ सीख लो इंडिया से. सब वेस्ट को फॉलो करते हैं, वो हमको फॉलो करते हैं.
So what can such kind of film festivals can do to just make
This is like if we join together, if good artists come in for the betterment of films, and remembering that our children are watching.
And betterment of the women, ladies in
you see the way
society.
See the way the rape cases are happening.
Yeah, very good. Absolutely right.
उसी के बारे में मैं आपसे एक चीज पूछूंगा कि कुछ बुद्धिजीवी वर्ग का कहना है कि फिल्म्स वो जिम्मेदार हैं इन सब चीजों के लिए.
मतलब वो देखो, ये तो आपको मानना पड़ेगा. अगर आप इतनी ज्यादा नंगी फिल्में बताएंगे, ऐसी लैंग्वेजेस यूज करेंगे, तो फिर बच्चे तो रॉन्ग तरीके से इस्तेमाल करेंगे ना.
You mean so you are satisfied that women are औरतों को गलत तरीके से पेश किया जाता है?
Definitely. हम भी कहेंगे, हम भी औरत हैं, क्यों नहीं कहेंगे? हमारे भी घर में बच्चियां हैं.
So आप उसके लिए कुछ क्यों नहीं आप कुछ कहते या कर सकते?
बहुत कोशिश करते हैं, हम वादा करते हैं, हम कसम खाते हैं, हम सबसे कहते हैं, लेकिन ये मोशन को धक्का लगना थोड़ा आर्टिस्टों की तरफ से चाहिए. जिस दिन एक आर्टिस्ट उठ के कह देगी कि मैं ये मूवमेंट नहीं करूँगी, उस दिन ये ट्रैक बदली हो जाएगा.